We all know s'mores go best with camping.
But these treats are more like glamping. Are you excited? We're gonna make s'mores.
Yeah, but I want more of the crust.
Okay, so we're gonna start by lining our lovely pan here with parchment paper. The trick we use is like a pinwheel trick, and we use it for our brownies. Do you remember?
Yes.
So we have to make sure that the sides are long enough, especially because we're gonna be creating a really fudgy bar here, and it's gonna have to come out really easily. So, do you remember what to do?
Yes.
Yeah. We need scissors. Okay, yay, looks so good. Okay, so you can start by trimming into the corner.
Like this?
Yeah, you can be a little bit more generous with your trim.
Oops.
So that was not the corner. Okay, so then this is what I mean by the corner. So like the corner is where the sides meet on the pan. Don't use your left hand.
Hey, I can do it.
Okay.
Things are going really well.
Okay, you can go ahead and fit that into your pan.
Look at that. Perfect. I think it looks just like the one I saw in the brownie video.
I don't think you need to trim it.
Good, because I'm not good at cutting.
Actually, can you just do this corner a little bit? It's like super high. Okay, we're gonna work on our crust, and then the crust is gonna get pushed into here. So Z likes a lot of crust because it makes for a nice square too. You're gonna cut me half a cup of butter cubed, and we're gonna put it in this bowl, and you're gonna microwave it. So I would open, okay, sure, you can just kind of make a mark, but don't cut through the paper. Just kind of do a little dent. Yeah, that's good. And you cut through the paper. You can go ahead and open it. I would open it all the way. However, I would try and not rip the paper more, because the block of butter will be going back in the fridge, and nobody likes butter that's been exposed to the air tons, because it's gross.
Okay. Now what?
Okay, so you're gonna cut that piece out, or cut straight down. Okay, so you can keep that piece there actually, and kind of do like slices, because it'll melt a little bit easier if they're in smaller pieces. I actually love butter. When I was younger, I never got to eat butter because Asian people don't really eat butter, because Asian people, well, Vietnamese people don't have much dairy in our diet. So I never really understood like why people loved butter, because I mean like butter on popcorn and stuff, I just never had it, and I was just like, no, I won't get any butter on my popcorn, and I was just like,
yeah, but
no,
okay,
I won't put butter on my bun.
But
like,
that's not real butter. Not like the stuff that they put on afterwards.
or like when you go to a restaurant and they put butter on the table, that's real butter, but I would never put it on my bun.
That's weird. It's good with butter.
Did you grow up with butter?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I feel like because of, you know, me being deprived, butter on everything. Butter on pancakes. Anyways, we're gonna microwave this for about like a minute, because there are quite a few chunks. Be sure to cover it. We have like a glass cover we always use with our microwave, because it will explode. Here you go. Okay, our butter is nicely melted. Is it super hot?
Yeah.
Super hot. Okay, we're gonna add about 1.5 cups of graham crackers into our bowl. I buy my graham crackers from Bulk Barn because we love our crust. And it comes already ground, you don't have to worry about it. Nice. Cool. And then you're gonna add your 1/2 cup of melted butter right in there.
All at once?
Sure. Nice. And you can scrape the rest in.
Scrape the rest in.
Using our favorite spatula.
Yeah, it's my favorite spatula.
Okay, I'll take it. And go ahead and mix it.
It was one of the first things that she bought for me when we started dating.
It's because he lived like a Neanderthal and he didn't have a spatula.
I had spatulas.
But were they heat proof?
No,
So what would happen if you put them in the pan?
they would melt.
That's right. And what did they look like after when they cooled down?
Deformed.
Deformed, who doesn't? So it's coming together. Do you want to show everybody kind of what it's looking like? So it's starting to kind of like clump together. Looks like wet sand, but it's gonna be like delicious wet sand. Did you ever eat sand as a kid?
No, by accident.
Or you
I jumped off the, you know, like the playground, it has like different ways you can get in. So one of the sides had like you know, like the rope ladder thing that you can climb.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like trying to be cool with my friends, so I jumped off of it and then I ate like a mouthful of sand.
And then you pretended like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, dump it in here.
Well, I feel like as a kid you got sorry. When something bad like that happens, you have two options. You either play it off like nothing happened, or you have to pretend like you got hurt really, really badly.
So you played it off.
At that time, I don't remember. That time I might have played it off like... No, that time I might have pretended I got hurt.
Would you say that's a common occurrence in your daily life?
No.
Okay, you're gonna spread it out evenly and then press it down. So spread first, then press down. If you start pressing it too soon, you'll end up with like uneven spots. There you go. Spread, then press.
Is that good? That means no.
Okay, so now it's nice and compact. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bake it at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes just so that it comes together. Okay, so we've baked our crust for about 8 to 10 minutes. It's a little bit golden and it's definitely solidified. We're gonna let it cool while we work on the fudge filling. Okay, 3 cups of our semi-sweet chocolate chips. We use lots of chocolate chips, so we like to get ours from Costco.
Oh no!
This is literally the easiest fudge recipe ever. Z, you're gonna scrape in 1 can of condensed milk. I think it's one of our favorite things. We love condensed milk.
I just pour it all in?
Yeah. Then you're gonna throw in 2 tablespoons of butter. You can use your spatula or your fingers. We're gonna put this in a microwave and hit 1 minute. Every minute it comes out, we're gonna mix it so that way it doesn't explode and terrible things happen. BRB. Okay. So we microwaved it for probably 3 minutes.
2 to 3 minutes.
2 to 3 minutes, and it's gonna start melting from the outside in, so make sure you're mixing between each minute, and it's gonna come together like a lovely thick, gooey paste here. Z, you can go ahead and pour it into our pan here. Do you want me to help you?
No.
Okay. And
Okay,
smooth.
help me.
Okay, so.
I'll hold it.
Okay. Teamwork. So, Z, you can use your spatula. The spatula is pretty cool. It's obviously silicone, hence the heat resistance. But if you can see, it's actually like resisting like the fudge. So it's like a non-stick. Go ahead. Spread it nice and evenly.
That looks pretty even to me.
Does it really now?
Yeah. Except for that part.
It's like a hill. Now that our fudge bar is super smooth, super level, we are gonna pop this puppy in the fridge for at least like 2 hours. We want it solid, solid, solid before we add our marshmallow fluff. So our s'mores fudge bars are almost there. They are firm now, and we are going to pipe on some classic marshmallow fluff. I've definitely made my own marshmallow fluff before, but ain't nothing wrong with the jar stuff. Do you want to pull it out and put it onto our cutting board?
Yeah, because I perfectly put
Wow, did you crack this edge?
no.
Oh. Nice. So we're gonna pull the edges away. And we're actually gonna completely remove it from our paper because paper and fire don't really get along. Is that enough crust for you, Z?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. These bars are gonna be fantastic. Okay, so we got options. Z's gonna get a bag, I'm gonna get a bag. I'm gonna choose
You get a bag.
this cool flat tip. It's like kind of like the new vibe right now. Z, you have a choice between little small prongs, like a star tip, or like a round.
What's the most expert one?
What? That's not even a question. That doesn't make sense.
What do you mean? What's the hardest one to use?
To make look good?
Yeah,
Why would you want that one?
because I want to show my skills.
No, you should use this one.
I'm feeling disrespected right now.
Because the hardest one to make look good is the round one. You know why? Because everything that comes out of a round tip kind of looks like poo. And the likelihood that this guy's gonna make it look like poo is pretty likely. So, you're gonna cut a hole.
How big?
Kind of like the diameter of halfway onto your piping tip. So maybe like, that might be a little bit generous.
Oh, that's too big?
Oh yeah, it is. You're gonna have to use another bag. Try
What
it.
do you mean?
Well, like the diameter of the middle of this piping tip.
Oh.
But you can't use that one now because
Why?
now you have a hole in it.
Can I get another one?
Yeah, underneath. Okay, now you're gonna take your piping bag and you're gonna create a C with your hands. Push it down there a little bit more. And then you're gonna wrap the bag around your hand. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and scoop our marshmallow fluff out of the jar. It's really sticky, so I have a feeling we're gonna be messy. Okay, we're gonna do the rest of this actually. Just use your finger, yeah.
Oh, that feels so weird.
I feel like.
Feels like my hand is wet, but it's not wet.
If you don't have someone helping you like this, then just take your time.
And you can just skip this step and eat fudge with crust.
Well, yes. The other option is you could also just use marshmallows and put marshmallows on top. It may be a little bit tricky to get them to stick, but you can try. We're gonna take you guys a little bit closer. Okay, so we have a nice golden brown on top. He's ready to cut into it. Your part is your part, my part is my part. I'm gonna cut it straight down the middle, and then we are gonna grab a bite. Should we do bars or squares? Okay, you cut yours however you want. Freedom, choice. Guys, it's so fudgy, it looks so good. Okay, I think I'm gonna go like that, like bars.
Maybe it's not safe to do it at the same time.
Are you cutting it the same way?
Yeah, but better.
Yours looks really good. Like your pattern actually turned out really good.
Yeah, my pattern has an Easter egg in it. The foundation of my fluff pattern is actually my name.
No. Ready to try?
Yeah.
Oh, should we just go straight? Okay, cool. I'm gonna try. Ooh. Mmm. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that is so good.
That reminds me of like, I don't know if you guys have ever had like Millionaire shortbread,
I've never actually had it.
but like the change in texture obviously doesn't taste the same. But the crust at the bottom and then the fudge in the middle is so good.
Oh my gosh, so good. The crust on the bottom is thick, it's buttery. The fudge in the center is fudgy. And the marshmallow is actually not too sweet, surprisingly, because I feel like the brulee on top gives it like a little bit of a bitter note that kind of gives it a contrast. I think this is better than actual Campfire s'mores.
I think so too.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and eat cake. I am the Bake Boss.